Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel and welcome back to today's video. This video kind of feels a little nostalgic to me per se, because I remember back in 2020 and even 2021 I used to do these videos like all the time, every few months, and now it's truly been a long time since I've done one of those videos where I kind of talk to you about product categories that I used to use back in the day when I was like new in the world of skincare and makeup and beauty. And now the more I've used these products and the more I have grown to know and understand so much about skincare. I mean, I do not want to like even try to mention that I'm a skincare expert or anything of that sort. I'm definitely not. I'm not even close to being that way. It's just that the past, how many years has it been now, like 7-8 years that I've used beauty products and skincare and makeup and all of that stuff. I've grown to understand skincare and really figure out what works for me, what doesn't, what is necessary, what can be skippable. So in today's video, we're going to talk about product categories that I've basically given up over a period of time, over the years, and I've replaced those products with other things that I personally feel are more beneficial, and you will derive more benefit from these things. It's better for the environment, it just makes more sense, and it kind of helps in a way of tackling consumerism, I feel, as well, because you can just replace certain things with other things, or there is one product that can kind of like tackle two birds with one stone wala feeling, if you get where I'm going with this. So we're going to talk about 5 product categories that I don't use anymore, that I have replaced with other existing products in my collection, and it just makes more sense that way. So that's what we're going to be talking about in this video. And starting with the first product category, this one should not come as a surprise to you, and that is sheet masks. Back in the day, I remember the days when I used to like buy the face shop sheet masks, like wo buy 5 get 5 free mein aata tha, and whenever that offer used to come, I used to always place a Nykaa order and buy a bunch of sheet masks for myself, for my mother. She used to also use them and really enjoy them, and I get that it's like a pampering self-care wala feeling, but if we think about how single-use sheet masks are wasteful, how they are not super duper effective if you don't use them on a regular basis. I mean, see, if you're just using it for the pampering self-care wala aspect and you don't really care much about the skincare benefits, then I totally get it, it's fine. But if you are really looking for the skincare benefits, there are other ways to do self-care also. Like, you don't have to use a sheet mask every single day or every other day just for self-care. Even a normal skincare routine, even a normal makeup routine that you do with a couple of steps, spending like 5-10 minutes every morning and every night, it is still self-care. Okay, so I don't want anyone to tell you otherwise, that only if you do a skincare, only if you do a sheet mask, I'm sorry, not skincare, only if you do a sheet mask, it's going to be pampering for you, and it's going to give you the whole self-care pampering wala feeling. That's totally not true. Talking about the skincare benefits, I feel like sheet masks, if they have active ingredients in them, then yes, it might be helpful. If not, it's just one of those things where you're putting a hydrating serum on your face using a tissue paper, or like something similar to a tissue paper. You know what I mean, right? The fiber that sheet masks are made up of can be different certain times, but my point here being that face serums can easily replace sheet masks. You will be using so much of less packaging behind it, because those single-use pouches that you will be throwing and then the actual face mask that you will be throwing produces so much more waste as compared to like a bottle of serum, be it a glass bottle, be it a plastic bottle. A bottle of serum is going to last you, even if you're using it every single day, it's definitely going to last you a month and a half, maybe even more than that sometimes. So that is so much less wasteful. It'll give you the same benefits. In fact, it'll be more beneficial because you're using the product consistently every single day, so you'll actually be seeing the benefits of those active ingredients of the serum, as compared to like using sheet mask, which is just going to be like a temporary self-care moment, and after like 10-15 minutes you're just going to be throwing it away. So that to me makes absolutely no sense, and I am personally very happy that I have made this particular switch up. So that is that. Moving on next, since we're talking about face masks, let's talk about clay masks as well. So we spoke about hydrating sheet masks, now we'll talk about clay masks. Now, I was someone coming from a oily skin background. I always thought that clay masks are the way to go, and if there is anything that could truly help my oily skin, it is clay masks. But 15-year-old me just did not know better, and she used clay masks consistently for, I would say, 5-ish years. I want to say easily 5 years. I think after the 5-year point, like after 2020, is when I actually realized that clay masks are not really the best. I mean, it's not like they're bad, they're definitely not bad. It's just that there is so much better out there, like niacinamide. I mean, I discovered niacinamide in 2020, and I feel like my life changed after that, because I have never looked back since then. I don't think I've ever used a clay mask on my face after discovering niacinamide, because my skin truly changed so much in terms of the oiliness that I never felt the need to look back. Apart from that, of course, clay masks are supposed to like decongest your pores, unclog them, clarify your skin, and all of that stuff. And the product category that I personally feel like has replaced clay masks for me truly, apart from of course niacinamide, which I feel like I used clay mask for the oiliness factor as well, so with that niacinamide has definitely helped. But if we're talking about clay masks in general, for most people, they also used it to decongest the pores and to kind of unclog the skin. So for those specific benefits, what I truly think makes the most difference is chemical exfoliants. That being said, we're including both AHAs as well as BHAs because they both have their place. AHAs kind of work more on the surface level of the skin, whereas BHAs go more deep into the skin and will basically extract all of the impurities from the deeper levels of your skin. So chemical exfoliants have truly made so much of a difference that they have completely replaced clay masks for me personally. Another thing that chemical exfoliants have replaced is physical scrubs. Now, if you were using skincare in the 2010s wala era, or even before that, physical scrubs were all over. And even for people who had acne, physical scrubs were massive, because for some reason everyone who had acne believed that physical scrubs are going to exfoliate your skin and they're just going to take the acne away, which was completely not true. And we know that now, but again, like I said, back then we didn't know better, so we would use physical scrubs to exfoliate and to scrub our skin. And I personally remember using the St. Ives apricot scrub on my actual face. Like, I'm not kidding, I remember having this tub of St. Ives apricot scrub. I didn't have the tube that is marketed everywhere, I had the tub version of it, and I would use that as a face scrub, as a body scrub, and I have put my skin through that. I mean, I'm so happy and blessed that my skin looks the way it looks right now, because I have seen horrific images of people using the scrub and the way they would literally tear open their skin by like scrubbing their literal epidermis. So thankfully I was not that bad, which is why my skin has clearly healed and recovered since then, and it is so much better now. Touch wood, touch wood, touch wood. I want to touch all the wood around me, truly. I mean, yeah. So physical scrubs have also been replaced with chemical exfoliants. Obviously, we all know that physical exfoliants have replaced chemical exfoliants now. And if you are someone out there who has still not made the switch and you're still using physical scrubs, please give it a shot. Just try one chemical exfoliant, AHA, BHA, whatever, or maybe try a combination of both, whatever works for you. Just give it one shot, and trust me, you will not look back after that experience. So yeah, that's the third product category that we were going to be speaking about in this video. And then moving on, next, another product category that I feel like I still see this in the market. I mean, I feel like some of the other things like sheet masks, clay masks, physical scrubs are not as popular anymore as they were half a decade or like an actual decade before. But something that I still see brands launching, but I'm personally just not into it, is sleeping masks. Now, sleeping masks are supposed to be like a jellier version or like a thicker version of a nighttime moisturizer, and it is typically again supposed to be layered on top of a moisturizer. So it's not like it's going to replace your nighttime moisturizer. It's more like you do 2 steps of moisturization in your nighttime skincare routine, which to me, this is just again my personal opinion, and if you disagree with me, that's totally fine. But I feel that a nighttime moisturizer should be thick and heavy enough where you don't need to layer on a sleeping mask on top of it. And if you have a sleeping mask separately and you have a lightweight moisturizer that you're using before that, it just doesn't make sense to have 2 products, because like, understand this, you're spending double the amount of money. You have 2 products that you're using instead of just having one really effective product. The packaging waste, the cost, the fact that if you are traveling, you're going to have to travel with 2 things instead of one, so it's going to take up space as well. All of these things. And even if you're not traveling, even if you're going to have all these products sitting on your like kitchen sink, not kitchen sink, bathroom sink, or in your vanity, or anywhere that you store your products, it's just double, you know, in every aspect. So I just don't understand why we need to have double. We can just have one really nice, hydrating, potent, moisturizing nighttime moisturizer that is going to in turn result in you not needing 2 products. So that is just how I feel personally, that if you have a nighttime moisturizer that is not moisturizing enough, or you are someone who uses the same moisturizer both in the morning and at night, maybe consider using a more lightweight moisturizer in the daytime and then having a heavier moisturizer for the nighttime. Like, that makes more sense, at least to me personally, and this is just my personal opinion. So let me know if you agree with me or disagree with me, whatever that might be. So yeah, that is that. And last but not the least, I definitely wanted to also talk about eye creams in this video. Now, when it comes to eye creams, there is like this split where 50% of the population believes that eye creams are necessary and essential, and the other 50% of the population believes that eye creams are just overpriced moisturizers. For me personally, I kind of like toggle between the two. Sometimes I'm on team no eye cream, sometimes I'm on team eye cream, and lately we've been seeing more and more eye creams with active ingredients in them, which makes me feel like it is better than just having a hydrating eye cream that is overpriced. So I get the benefit of eye creams with active ingredients. That being said, I will say that, similar to what I said earlier for like double products and stuff, eye cream also I feel like is that additional extra product that is not really necessary. Now, depending on what your skin is like and how sensitive it is, I will say that if your skin is not super sensitive, try using your active ingredient based serums around your eyes as well, and that way you'll get the benefit of the vitamin C or of the retinol or whatever. I personally use my vitamin C's as well as my retinol on my eyelid, on my under eye area. I don't go like right in, but when I'm massaging the product, I just make sure to cover every single nook and cranny of my face and of my neck, and that works well for me. So I just use the serum and the moisturizer that I'm using all over my face, around my eyes as well. And then of course, when I'm layering on the moisturizer, I make sure to also cover every single part of my face and my eye area again. That being said, if you feel like that is not working for you, if you have tried it out and your skin doesn't like this, or your eyes start watering or anything like that, I definitely think that it does make sense to have a separate eye cream. But if it's not necessary for you personally, then it's easily something that you could skip. So those are just my thoughts and opinions on eye creams. And again, like I said, for all the other product categories, let me know what your thoughts are. Are you team eye cream? Are you team no eye cream? Let me know down below. But that's gonna be it for this video. I hope that I could give you insight about the product categories that I personally feel like are not really necessary, ones that you can skip or ones that you can replace, and what you can replace it with. So let me know what your thoughts are on that as well in the comment section. But that's gonna be it for this video. Thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye bye.